What's going on, guys? Emmanuel Jones here, back at with another NFL record prediction. And this time, I'll be giving you my NFL record predictions for the Denver Broncos in 2021. Giving you my thoughts, giving you my analysis game by game to see which games do I think is a good matchup for the Broncos and which game do I think is a bad matchup for the Broncos. Before I give you my record predictions for the Denver Broncos in 2021, make sure you do put the thumbs up to like the video, subscribe to my channel for more options, and don't forget to comment down your opinion below on what you think your record prediction for the Broncos is. Do you think they're gonna take a step forward this year? Do you think they're gonna make the playoffs this year, or you think that they're gonna be a bad team this year? Let me know in the comment section below what you think. So, anyways, let's get started. Week 1, the Denver Broncos kick it off with the New York Giants. Now, this game right here can go either way, though. Now, I kind of feel like on paper, the Broncos match up well with the Giants, because they have the defense and they have the corners, to slow down the Giants' offense and to cover the Giants' receivers. But I feel like this game is going to be very close, though. Now, I feel like it's going to be close, though. I mean, Denver can pull this one off, but I'm going to go with the Giants here because I think they have the quarterback advantage in this game. They're at home. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much why I think the Giants will win. But if Deshaun Watson or Aaron Rodgers joins the team, then I'll change my prediction here. All right, so week 2, they have to play against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think I said in my Jaguars video, I said the Denver Broncos will win, but I can totally change my mind, though. But you know what? I know this game's in Jacksonville, but I'm going to go with the Broncos here because I kind of feel like Denver is way more talented. I mean, they have the better coach. I mean, yeah, but I just kind of feel like a rookie versus a good Broncos defense is going to be too much. So, yeah. And also, they do have the defense to slow down the Jags offense. They have the corners, to cover the Jags receiving core, which I think they do. So, yeah, and I think the weapons on offense for Denver is going to find a way to expose that Jags young defense and that young secondary, which I think I'm not a big believer in and is really not good. But I think it will be close, but I think Denver finds a way to win. Next game, that's play versus the Jets. Now, this is another interesting game right here. Now, this can go either way, though, because, the Jets, they upgraded their defensive line. I mean, they upgraded their receiving core. I mean, yeah, but I think this game right here is going to be very close, but I'm going to go with the Broncos here because I just don't trust a rookie on the road versus a great defense like the Jets. I mean, I really don't. I don't trust a rookie on the road versus a great Denver defense. So, yeah. So, I think that the Broncos have the corners to cover the Jets receivers, and I think that their pass rush will slow down Zach Wilson and give him a tough time. But, yes, I can see the Jets win this game because they have the quarterback advantage, but I just feel like Denver is going to find a way to win. And I think that the weapons they have on offense will at least give that Jets – they'll expose the Jets' young secondary. But it will be close, but I think the Broncos will pull it off. Next game versus the Ravens. I got the Ravens winning this game. I got the Ravens winning this game because, the Ravens have the better quarterback, the better coach, and they're just a better team. And also, I just feel like they have the better defense. So I feel like their defense can find a way to, and they have the corners, which I think they'll cover the receivers of Denver. They have the pass rush, to slow down the Broncos offense. Now, if Aaron Rodgers or Deshaun Watson joins the team, then I'll change my prediction here. But I just feel like the Ravens find a way to win this one. All right, next game, week 5, they got to play versus Steelers. This is another game that can go either way. But you know what? I could say Denver wins because they can really match up well with the Steelers really good. Because I believe they have the pass rush and the corners to cover the Steelers receivers and to slow down the Steelers offensive line. Now, the Broncos defense could take advantage of the Steelers' weak offensive line and give Big Ben a tough time. But I don't think that's going to happen. I'm going to say the Steelers win because they have the better quarterback, better coach. They're at home. And I just think they're the better team. So, yeah, I believe that the Steelers defense is really going to give the Broncos offense some issues. So, yeah. But I think it's going to be a lot closer, but I just think Pittsburgh finds a way to win. Now, next game, they have to play week 6. They have to play versus the Raiders. Now, I got the Broncos splitting with the Raiders. I'm going to say they win the first game versus the Raiders, and then they lose the second game versus the Raiders because, they both always play each other tough, though, because I know the Raiders beat Denver twice, but I don't think that's going to happen this time. Because I just feel like Denver is a better team than the Raiders. I mean, I feel like they're more talented than the Raiders because, the Raiders, don't have a great defense. So, yeah, and also the reason why I have the Raiders beating the Broncos second time because they have the quarterback advantage in the game. So that's the reason why I have the Broncos splitting with the Raiders. Next game, they have to play the Browns on Thursday Night Football. You know what? I got the Browns winning this game because I believe the Browns are the better team. They have the better quarterback, the better coach. They're at home. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much why. And also, I just think they do have upgraded their front seven and upgraded the corner position. They upgraded their secondary, to slow down to cover the Broncos receivers and to stop the Broncos running game. So, yeah, that's pretty much why I think the Browns will win. Next game, they have to play versus the football team. Now, this game right here is very interesting, though, but that could go either way, though, because both teams are even. But I think I said in a Washington video that I said that Washington will win, but I don't know. I could change my mind, but I could come back to that one. Next game, they have to play versus the Cowboys. I actually got the Cowboys winning this game because I believe the Cowboys are the better team. They have the better quarterback. They're at home and they have the better coach. And I believe that, they have the defense to slow down the Broncos receivers. I mean, yeah. But you know what? If Deshaun Watson or Aaron Rodgers joins this team, I mean, I can totally change my mind and say Denver can win on the road. But I got the Cowboys winning this game because they're at home. Because I feel like on paper the Broncos can match up well with the Cowboys because they do have the corners and they have the pass rush to slow down the Cowboys' run game and to shut down the Cowboys' receivers. But nah, I'm just going with Dallas because they're at home. Next game, they have to play Week 10. They got to play versus the Eagles. You know what? I think this game can go either way, though. But I want to take the Eagles because of the quarterback advantage. But I'm going to take Denver because I just feel like Denver is more talented than the Eagles. And plus, I just feel like the Broncos have the better coach in this game. And they're at home. And I believe that they do have the corners to match up well with the Eagles' receiving core. They have the pass rush to slow down the Eagles' offense. And they'll give Jalen Hurts some issues. So, yeah. So, I think it will be close, but I think Denver will win. Then they get the bye week 11. So then after the bye week, they have to play the Chargers. You know what? I think I said in the Chargers video that I said they will split with the Chargers. But I actually have the Broncos beating the Chargers the first game. Then I'm going to say they lose to the Chargers the second game. Because I think the Chargers are the better team than Denver. So, yeah. And they both play each other tough, though. But that can totally change my mind. So, yeah. That's pretty much why I think Denver's going to split with the Chargers. Because they've been owning them for like years. I mean, that's pretty much why. The next game, they have to play versus the Chiefs at home. You know what? I think I said in the Chiefs video that I said that the Chiefs were going to split with the Broncos. But I don't know. I'm going to say they lose the first game to the Chiefs. And then I'm going to say... Oh, yeah, that's pretty much why. I mean, they're just a better team, and they have the better quarterback, the better coach. They're at home. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much why. Then they have to play versus the Lions. Now, this is another game that can go either way, though. But I want to say the Lions win because of the quarterback advantage they got. But I'm going to take the Broncos. Because I think the Broncos are more talented. They have the better coach. And I believe that they have the better defense. Because I think that their defense is really going to give Jared Goff a tough time. And I believe that they do have the weapons on offense, to expose that Lions young secondary and expose that Lions young defense, which I don't think is good. So, yeah, that's why I have Denver winning. Now, next game, they have to play versus the Bengals. Now, this is a tricky game, though. Now, this can go either way, though, because we can see Cincinnati win this game because they do have the quarterback advantage in this game. But I think it will be close. But because the Bengals' offense is dynamic, but I'm gonna go with the Broncos here because I just feel like the Broncos on paper match up well with the Bengals good, and I believe that the Broncos do have the corners to like cover the Bengals receivers. They have the pass rush to like slow down the run, and they will give Joe Burrow a tough time. I mean, yeah, and also the Bengals secondary is not as good, so they do have the weapons. So I feel like that the Broncos' weapons on offense will be too much for the Bengals secondary to handle. Because I feel like Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, Noah Fant, yeah, they'll be too much to handle. So that's why the Broncos will win. All right, next game, they have to play versus the Chiefs. Now, I want to say I want to give the Chiefs the win here, but this can go either way though, because I think I said in my Chiefs video that if the Chiefs are resting their starters, then I would pick the Broncos to win. But if Pat Mahomes is playing, I mean, I would say the Chiefs will sweep them. But I don't think they're gonna sweep them this year. I'm gonna say the Broncos win the last game versus the Chiefs. I don't know. I mean, I just feel like they will for some reason. And then finally, okay, we gotta go back to Week 8. So I know you're 8-8. I know they're 8-8 right now. They're looking pretty good. But you know what? I kind of feel like the Broncos and the Washington football team game can go either way because I feel like they're evenly, because they're both teams are equal and they're both evenly. But you know what? They both have a really good defense. But you know what? I think we could see Denver win this game because I think on paper they can match up well with the football team really good. Because I believe they have the pass rush in the corners to like cover the Washington receivers and also have the pass rush to slow down Ryan Fitzmagic, which they can really give Ryan Fitzmagic a tough time. But I'm probably gonna. I know it's in Denver, but I'm probably gonna go with the football team. I mean, I don't really know why I kind of call it a trap game for some reason. But I could say Denver can win if they get Aaron Rodgers or Deshaun Watson. I mean, if Washington gets Aaron Rodgers or Deshaun Watson, I mean, I still think Washington will win. But the reason why I just picked Washington to win because I just think that Washington can match up well with Denver really good because I think they do have the pass rush and I believe they have the corners to like cover the Denver Broncos receivers and I believe they have the pass rush to slow down the run game and they will give either Drew Lock or Teddy Bridgewater a tough time if they're one of them playing. But I think it's gonna be close. But I think I think Washington will find a way to win. So at this point, I have Denver going 8-9. I mean, yeah, we can see them being as good as maybe like I say we can see them at least being as good as maybe 9-8 or 10-7. I say the maximum is like about 9. But you know what? I think Denver is probably gonna go somewhere from 6 to 8 wins this year because I feel like their weakness is the quarterback position. So we don't really know who's gonna be playing. Whether it's gonna be Teddy Bridgewater or Drew Lock. If it's Drew Lock, I mean I can totally say the Broncos win like 3. So because I say their floor can be like 3. Because I feel like 3-3 in the division, 6-6 in their conference, 7-2 at home, 1-7 away. I mean that's pretty good. So I believe the Broncos are going to take a little step forward this year. But I don't really have them in the playoffs just for right now. But if they get Watson or Aaron Rodgers, I think they will and could win the division. And that can totally change my mind. Now, because I have the Chargers, in the playoffs as a wild card team. And I have the Chiefs, they're always going to be in the playoffs. And be one of the best teams in the AFC. So I think Denver will be a decent team this year, but I wouldn't expect them to do any better than 9-8 unless they get Watson or Rodgers. Because Teddy Bridgewater, I don't really know if he's going to be the guy to take him to the next step. I mean, I don't really know, but I hope I'm wrong. So, yeah. But when you look at the teams they got to play in their schedule, it's tough because they have to play the Giants. They played the Jaguars. They played the Jets. They play the Ravens. They play the Steelers, the Browns as a stronger AFC West, stronger AFC North team. They got to play the football team. They play the Cowboys, the Eagles. They played the Raiders twice. They played the Chiefs twice and the Chargers twice. Man, when you look at the schedule, it's pretty hard. But I think their schedule, I feel like it's going to be a little bit easier. Yeah, because I think that they do have the defense. Yeah, I kind of feel like Denver will take a step forward this year. Because I believe that, Denver, is pretty talented on both sides of the ball. So, yeah. So let me know how you feel about the Denver Broncos. Do you think do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? I mean, just let me know in the comments section below what you think about your predictions for the Broncos. It's Emmanuel Jones from The Big Fan. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel for more options. And check out the playlist for more NFL record predictions. Well, talk to you guys later. Peace.